We're leaving Kennedy Meadows South. We figured that if our mileage is over half of what we normally do, it's not really a zero or a Nero. So we really didn't take a Nero. We're doing around 12, 13 today. We did 15 yesterday. So we're just waiting to get to Kernville to take our time. Take a zero there. Pacific Crest Trail, here we go into the desert. Thankfully there's some clouds in the sky giving us some shade because it is nice and warm. But overall, nice day. Kennedy Meadows South certainly wasn't as nice as North, but you know, we had a camp spot and a general store and Red and Starman and a bunch of other people. So time to catch up with family and friends and YouTube videos. So stay tuned. We're about an hour in from Kennedy Meadows South. Just a little view of what we're walking through. The trail is like sandy, like Michigan sand, so it's a little bit difficult to walk through. Kind of mild ups and downs. I imagine we'll be going over something in the near future. We both are remarking that we feel much lighter without the beer barrels. We got to send those back, which is awesome because they're an extra. How much do you think they weigh, hon?
Oh, they're about 2 pounds each.
2 pounds each. Now we may have to replace that with water carries, but still, it took up a lot of space in the backpack. So anyway, just wanted to catch you up with our landscape.
Moving south from Kennedy Meadows along the trail.
It is 5:45. We are on our last half mile of our trek today, getting in 13, and we've been climbing for the last couple hours. Interesting climb, but worth it, as I always say. Different, but so beautiful. We are getting close to, I think, where we're gonna be turning off on a dirt road where we're hoping to camp. So beautiful night, and we'll let you see what our campsite looks like later on.
By the way, oh,
we made it to our campsite. Got some beautiful views. We are camping with Red and Starman, who are over here. They just had their dinner. Hey. And gonna start our dinner and have our usual evening. Get a good night's sleep, hopefully, for a longer day tomorrow. What should we have for dinner, hon?
doesn't matter. Everything's great.
White rice.
White rice, okay.
All right.
Good morning. Looking back at the Sierra, probably for the last time. We have hiked out of this basin over here and up this trail along here, and now we're making it south through the desert. It's open, which Renee enjoys. Water is obviously going to be our next issue. We have water in 6 miles and water in 19 miles. So hopefully those are both there. And that's going to be our challenge for this time. But it's pretty. It's an interesting environment for sure. And something we're going to be experiencing for the next 600 miles.
Getting water from one of the very few water sources in the desert. It's a Fox Spring, it's called. A little bit off trail. There was a warning sign that says not what did it say about treat?
It says it hasn't been tested to see if it's safe or not.
Right. But we've got filters, so we're not too worried about that. But it's always nice when there's a little pipe or, you know, something to guide the water. Oh, it's a chair leg. Interesting. Of the desert.
Looking in the direction we'll be heading across that flat plain as we head south. We just had lunch and we're now losing elevation. Apparently there'll be a spring along the side of the trail here where we can get some water, and then we have another 6 more miles to get to 25 miles for the day, and we're going to stop at a place called Joshua Spring because there's water there. Water is going to be the factor that allows us, that makes us have our decisions of where we go each day. It's definitely warm and dry, but it is an interesting environment that we are in. Got about a mile, we think, to the spring. We still haven't found it. We're still looking for it. It's called Joshua Tree Spring, but we believe it's down the trail this way. But here are some Joshua trees. So we're in a whole different environment.
Finally made it to camp just before sunset. We have yet to go get our water. It's about 6:30. We did 25 miles today, and it was really tough, really hot. But we did it, and tomorrow we get to go into Kernville. We have a wonderful trail angel picking us up at Walker Pass. It's about a 12-mile hike, and we are again with Red and Starman. Starman's last night here, and so we'll celebrate with him a bit, and we'll catch you in the morning.
Good morning. We are still at Joshua Tree Creek, and we're having some breakfast. As you can hear the stove down below, firing up the water. We're gonna have some oatmeal and some coffee, and then we're gonna make our 12 miles to Walker Pass, where we will then go to Kernville to resupply and rest up and have showers and all those fun things.
I've been able to reach out via the PCT Facebook Trail Angel page, and I usually get a response for somebody who's willing to drive us, so we have somebody picking us up at Walker Pass, which is really nice.
Okay, we should have an interesting day. It looks like it's going to be no clouds and plenty of sun. Made maybe 3 miles down the trail, making our way towards Walker Pass. As you can see, we are up in the mountains, skirting the edge of the desert down below. There's a bit of a cool breeze, which is nice, but definitely the sun, when you're in it, is telling you that it's going to get hot today. But the path is neat along the edge of this mountain. Mixed terrain of shale rock and then sand. And we're high enough up there's type of trees, but down below definitely scrubland.
We are more than halfway to Walker Path and just enjoying the beauty of the desert and the trail ahead of us. We've got plenty of time, so pleasant morning. We've got a nice breeze. The sun isn't hitting us directly, so it's cool. Just really enjoying this morning. Reached Walker Path. There's a point of interest monument where we're going to get picked up here. It says, discovered by Joseph Walker, American trailblazer who left the San Joaquin Valley through this pass in 1834. This area was traversed by topographer Edward M. Kern, after whom the Kern River was named, while accompanying the Fremont expedition of 1843. After 1860, it became a mining freight route to Owens Valley. There you go. We'll sit here and wait for our ride.